welcome to You're Doing It Wrong, where I break down common exercise mistakes and I show you the right way to perform these movements. Today is going to be one of the most common ones that people do, which is the squat jump. This is something you see all the time on Instagram, particularly Instagram fitness girls love these exercises, but they're really doing them ineffectively. So the way you see people normally performing different kinds of jumps, whether it's squat jumps, scissor jumps, even box jumps, is down in a deep squat position, and then they just kind of hop up and down. The rationale behind this is it burns. It burns your legs, it burns your glutes, so therefore being in this low squat position the whole time and never extending all the way up, they think puts more tension on your glutes and your legs because it creates more of a burn and therefore you're getting a better training effect. In reality, you're leaving a lot of potential gains on the table. If your goal is just burning calories, if your goal is to build better legs, a bigger butt, or performance, all of these things are going to be a subpar strategy for those benefits. So the real way to perform a squat jump, or any type of jump, go ahead and do a good rep for me, would be to squat down and extend all the way up. And the focus on that jump, go ahead and stand up tall, the focus on that jump is getting full extension of her body, extension of her ankle, her knee, and her hips. What this is going to do is make sure that we are getting maximum power and maximum force out of the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. If we work those muscles through a full range of motion and we train them for maximum force, we're going to get a lot better training effect out of those muscle groups. So by keeping them under tension, but in a small position the whole time, that would be like training bicep curls with a light weight like this the whole time versus a heavy weight going through a full range of motion. You're going to get a much better training effect from going through a full range of motion and getting into the most powerful position you can be in, which is that full triple extension and getting that hip extension. That's going to train the glutes a lot better. It's going to train the quads a lot better. It's going to increase the metabolic demand. And when you jump a little bit higher, the weight coming down is going to be significantly more that your body has to absorb, again, which is going to translate into more strength, more power, more muscle, and more calories being burned. So overall, more work being done, so it's going to lead to any of those benefits we just talked about. So those little jumpings, those little tiny bunny hops are really ineffective for any of those goals, and going through that full range of motion and producing the most amount of force is actually what's going to translate into better results.